for a while ago, and I'm surprised, I'm stunned actually, about the comments that Blizzard employees made. And I'm surprised, like, this guy actually commenting on the stuff he don't like in a game, he doesn't like in a game. So then he's not like trying to attack personally anybody. He's just saying, okay, this is why I don't like the game, and he switched to Final Fantasy. And then these employees commenting personally about him is fascinating. Let's go and see what he's saying about it.
Sup, y'all? It's me. It's your boy Asmongold, okay? There we go. I don't want to have anybody disappointed or anybody upset about it, right? But there has been a little bit of bullshit that I've been having to deal with recently. There's been a lot of stuff that I haven't really wanted to read, but I've been hearing it a lot. I made a comment, and this is... I'm kind of like setting the stage for this whole thing, is that I made an offhanded comment on my stream that the WoW community was trash. I said that the WoW community was trash. And don't for a second think that I'm walking this back, because it's true. Now, I was reading a lot of comments on Twitter about this, saying that it's my fault that the community is trash. That's right. I am so influential. I am so powerful. I am such a force to be reckoned with that I have actually not only made the WoW community trash by myself, but also retroactively, before I was content, taken a time machine and alternatively changed history to make the community before I was a part of it even worse. Which is crazy. I didn't even know I was that powerful, but apparently I fucking am. And so people blame this on me, and they say that I'm toxic, and I don't want anybody to believe I am no white knight. I am no role model. I am nobody you should look up to. I have done a million bad things, but I've also tried to stop doing quite as many of them. And the reason why I'm mad about it is because I've been hearing a lot of people, and these are including Blizzard employees, who have been making comments and giving their seal of approval to these comments about me, these negative comments about me.
How the fuck do you blame WoW devs for toxicity in the World of Warcraft community when the bulk of the toxic shit...
Here's the thing that fascinates me. So this is a blue tick... This is a blue tick girl from World of Warcraft, I think. Like, she got blue tick because she's working on World of Warcraft team. And whenever she comment on that page, it basically means she represents World of Warcraft. And she's commenting something like, okay, how the fuck do we blame World of Warcraft devs for toxicity in the World of Warcraft community when the bulk of the toxic shit literally comes from you and your personal mob? Fucking beyond belief. Okay, not only this, there's more to this.
Literally comes from you and your personal mob. Fucking beyond belief. The paper-thin skin of a streamer with ridiculous levels of power.
Okay, see, the paper-thin skin of a streamer personally attacking somebody. I can't believe this. This is coming from a World of Warcraft employee. Represents World of Warcraft. That's why she got a blue tick. Okay. Let's say with ridiculous levels of power, capable of pointing a literal catogate style mob after anyone, getting all in his fields because someone liked a tweet that suggested he's in the world's best person. He can get fucked.
Power, capable of pointing a literal Gatorgate style mob after anyone, getting all in his feels because someone liked a tweet that suggested he isn't the world's best person. He can get fucked. It just pisses me off that not only does he want to financially profit from being a horrible, awful, toxic influence that causes real harm by constantly riling up a hate mob, he also wants to be thought of as a good person. He gets so offended when it's suggested otherwise. Like this entire community is literally held to ransom by this guy's paper-thin skin. It is an unacceptable situation and I am beyond sick of it.
And the reason why this bothers me, because I made a tweet about this, and some people ask me, like, why do you care? I'm going to explain exactly why I care. Blizzard blame shifters. Yes, exactly. It's not the people doing the molesting in the company. It's the bald man. Recently, now more than ever, I've been accused of harassment whenever I've had the audacity to defend myself and my community. The idea that I should allow myself to be attacked is driven by narcissism and entitlement. I don't punch down, I don't punch up, I punch back. And this is something that I've said for many years. And if somebody comes at me, I'm going to come back at them. The reality is that how many people have we seen who have gotten doxxed and swatted and had people show up at their house and like weird stalkers and shit like that. Too many. Too many. And whenever a Blizzard employee gives their stamp of approval to a comment that vilifies me as a person, it enables that behavior. And it's not your personal account when you're verified because you work at Blizzard. It is absolutely disgusting. And the entitlement that people think that they can say that negative shit about me and I have to sit there and take it, suck a fucking dick. Enabling that behavior. Well, people try to bring this into my real life. I talk about the game. I talk about things that I don't like about the game. You make it personal. It's disgusting. And I'm tired of it. It enables that kind of behavior. It makes those people feel righteous in the way that they act and whenever they take things over the line. And it's not just people that work at Blizzard. It's also people that work on Wowhead. And I want to let anybody know, if you subtweet about me, or you talk about me, or you make hate threads about me, and you're a community member, I'm going to call your bitch ass out. I don't care. Don't make a community talking shit about me as a person. You can address me, you can talk about criticisms I have, but if you turn and you make it personal, I'll make it twice as personal. I'm not going to high road anybody. If you take the low road, I'll meet you there. The idea that I should measure myself and I should not respond whenever there have been reports every day of streamers and people that are public figures having that unfortunate reality of people taking things too far into real life. But I want to say this. There have been some things on my Reddit that have been over the line. If you are making personal attacks at other people on my behalf, I do not appreciate that, and I do not want that. And if it continues from the same person, they will be banned. I understand that there are a lot of people who are just unhappy with Blizzard and hop on this bandwagon, and they're perceived as part of our community, and our community is slandered. Our community is lied about as if we are the toxic ones, while we raise millions of dollars for different causes, and on top of that, we help tons of different creators. I take stances every single day about anti-harassment things. I do everything that I possibly can to prevent that stuff from happening. I even go above and beyond to a fault even that people thought with the situation with Quinn, for example, to defend people from what I believe to be harassment. But somehow my community is bad. Friend of getting banned in WoW. The thing is, like, I don't want to get banned in WoW, obviously, like, I don't want to get banned, but if people are going to attack me and the employees are going to attack me, I'm going to respond to that, right? I'm not going to initiate any sort of hostility. I never do that because I'm not an asshole or a piece of shit. Well, I am an asshole, but not like that. And no, of course, and if I get banned for defending myself, I don't know what else to say. They attacked you because you play Final Fantasy 14? They attacked me out of tribalism because I'm criticizing people that they work with who they consider friends. It's just that simple. Would you still care if it was any other company? Yeah, I would. I mean, I would. Like, obviously, it's more, if what you're trying to get at is, like, is it personal because it's Blizzard? Yes, absolutely. The thing is, I made a video about this last night, and it was a 20-minute video, and I decided not to upload it. I was like, I'm not going to upload this. It's like not really a very good video. It's just, it's too, like, I trailed on too long as a bullshit video. And, I included in this video an example of, like, this is why I think the WoW community is trash. Like, this is really one of the main reasons, is that Blizzard invests no money into combating harassment. It's literally that simple. It's actually that simple. And the way I mean by that is that whenever I had somebody harassing me, and I had somebody going after me, making new characters every single day. You guys want to know a little trick here, by the way? If you harass somebody with a name, and let's say your name is Asmongold, and you're harassing somebody, and you're spamming them, and they put you on ignore, well, guess what you used to be able to do? I don't know if you can still do this, but as far as I know, you can. You can delete that character and then make a new character of that exact same name, and the deletion of the character removes it from the ignore list. You understand? And this happened to me many times where I would put them on ignore, and then they would just make infinitely more accounts to continue spamming me with the N-word. And this happened to me for days and days and days before Blizzard did anything about it. Finally, the person got a suspension for 24 hours. So after days and days, after spamming me with the N-word, doing all this other stuff, he got a 1-day suspension because he messaged me. And he told me that he only got suspended for 1 day. And the reality is that people often, they try to relegate this experience to the experience that a streamer has. Oh, well, I'm a streamer, so I have to deal with this stuff, and this isn't what the normal person experiences. Please, 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 whenever you think that, ask 5 girls what their experience with stalking and harassment in WoW is. And this is not Blizzard. Blizzard doesn't want women to get harassed. They just don't care enough to stop it because it's cheaper to ignore it. And that's really what it is. They don't want this. They're not thinking to themselves, oh, I want these women and girls to get harassed. No, they don't think that at all. But they just don't give a fuck. They don't care because it's cheaper to ignore it. And this is what's happened for years. And the truth is that Blizzard is all about wearing name tags, wearing pins, changing their logo to a rainbow. But the second that they actually have to lose money because of something, suddenly that person's losing their prize winnings and they never get invited to an event again. And I want to make this very clear again. I am no white knight. I am no role model. I've done more bad things than your average person. I've done more bad things than a collection of average people. But those are bad things, and I know that. But the reality is that whenever you do something and you pretend like it's not a bad thing, that's whenever you go off the edge. That's whenever you lose the plot. That's whenever I had friends, you know, I was younger. I did a lot of things when I was younger. I got out of that pretty early on. We had a very, very close call. And I thought to myself, I just used up all my luck. I'm done. And I never looked back. I never looked back ever again. Cody was there. He was in the back seat. No, Cody was in the front seat. Oh, was Cody? Cody was driving. Who was he driving? I don't remember. It was me, Cody, and Austin, okay? Yeah, and that was the 3 of us, right? And it was a very, very, very interesting experience we had whenever we were younger. And that was the last time. And a lot of my friends that continued after that, you know, they had a lot of problems. Let's just say that. They had a whole lot of fucking problems. So, yeah, I bought a WoW token. That's what it was. So, I do have to say that this is... I believe that's where true delusion lies. That's where you become crazy. That's where you lose the plot. That's where you lose control and you lose the sense of direction that you need to have. So I just I don't know. Like, I probably talked about this way too long, and I just honestly, as I said, I've been reading about this and thinking about this all day, every day. And it's just really bothered me a lot. And I just felt like I had to come on and talk about it because it's just bothered me that much. And I'm going to continue talking about it if people continue to press it. But I would like to move past this. And I would like to just be able to enjoy myself and have fun and play video games and just chill out. And also complain about those video games. Complain about those video games a lot.
So what do you guys think about this? Put it in the comment section. Oh, let's see what people are commenting about this. This is pretty normal. People don't like being called out on their bad work. Those who live in glass house should not throw rocks. Twitter is most fragile glass house of them all. The word toxic is really getting thrown around a lot these days. I never thought Asmon as someone that is toxic. If he's being an asshole, most people that understand social cues knows he's playing it up for a stream. As far as the critique he's giving Blizzard, it seems they are the ones throwing toxic around the whole lot. I don't know. I just don't see a world where Blizzard are right in this situation. Blizzard devs attack Asmon. Asmon defends himself. Blizzard devs surprised Pikachu face. Again, as a girl, I just want to say I have been a fan of Asmon for years. He tells it as it is, and I really respect that. I never thought he was mean or unreasonable or hurtful toward others ever. I honestly think the entire community of fans of WoW are just done. We are all done. We have been ignored, our requests denied, and new systems are put in the game we all hate. I am playing TBC Classic and liking this version way more than retail. Blizzard devs can blame Asmon for whatever they want. I will always just reply on LinkedIn and Twitter that their game has gone downhill and they are responsible though. Blizz calling Asmon thin-skinned is hilarious. They're mad because he isn't afraid to stand up for himself. You take the low road and I will meet you there. Asmon is way too good at analogies. Sorry that we hate our abuse of women and toxic workplace environments. Even then, pointing the finger at Asmon like he's done anything wrong at all is completely insane. Asmongold is great. Any game would be lucky to have his passion for their game and his community to play it. These off-rainbow hair-colored cave trolls are real toxic people and can get ducked. Okay, what do you think about this? Put it in the comment section.